العسر يسرا ربنا أعلاك قدرا يا إمام الأنبياء.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتون إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. ومن يرغب عن ملة إبراهيم إلا ما سفه نفسه ولقد اصطفيناه في الدنيا وإنه في الآخرة لمن الصالحين. Prophet Ibraheem alayhi salatu wasalam, as is shown in the Quran, our constitution, we are rehearsing this for all of us to know that nothing good comes easy. Every of your trial, every of your tribulations, there is bound. Every of your adversaries, they are bound to be reward. He was tried. We won't be discussing about them. We may be just rehearsing ourselves, was or zikr. We're reminding ourselves. May Almighty Allah give us knowledge to remind ourselves. May Almighty Allah give us comprehension. May Almighty Allah let us comprehend everything that we need to comprehend. May Almighty Allah not let us forget what we have read. May Almighty Allah not let us be counted among people who are not keeping up with the deed of Almighty Allah. May Almighty Allah give us that wisdom. We are discussing about Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, where Almighty Allah tested him. Almighty Allah tested him to an extent. He was put on the fire. Everything in the world were trying to pull the fire off. They did their best. When they did their best, it is only one echo that said no. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam will not survive this. He has been a thorn on our flesh. This is what is being related. If you go to other places in the Quran, for example, go to Surah Al-Anbiya, it is there. We have a real surah for him, Ibrahim, it is there. Go to which surah? Go to Surah Al-Araf, it is there. Go to Surah Al-Tawbah, it is there. There are there very many different situations where Almighty Allah will be talking about Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. We discussed about some trials where Almighty Allah tried him with the West, how to clean up. He cleaned up, cut your fingernails. You must circumcise a child. You must let your beard grow if you wish. You must reduce your mustache. Very important. If you reduce your mustache, your beard will be very fascinating, very beautiful. But if you let all of them grow together, they may lose their face value. Your Almighty Allah give us, let us keep up with all those characteristics that purifies a man. Characteristics that purify a man, we Almighty Allah hold our hands to it. Then having said how he was put into fire, he was on fire, and Almighty Allah helped him out of it. Then, after that, after he has spoken, admonished his father, letting his father know, I don't want you to be part of the shaitan. Knowledge has come to me. Go to Surah Al-Maryam, you will find it there. Knowledge has come to me. So what has not come to you before, you and your generation have come to me, follow me. The father never wanted to listen to him because he felt he was my son, or he is my son. How can my little boy beginning to admonish me? Something of that nature. He did what he could tell him. He asked him, God, Arakibu anta ani ali atiya Ibrahim la ilam tente la arajumanaka wa ajurni maliya. That is what he just told him. This my idols, my gods that you are turning away from? Ya Ibrahim, you are destroying with your mouth everything. La ilam tantahi. If you do not abstain from this you are doing, Ibrahim, la rajumanaka, I will stone you. Rather, other scholars said, he said, I will curse you, or I will banish you. You are not going to be among my children any longer. Wa'ajurni maliya, wa'ajirni, leave, go away from me. Go away from me for a long time. He tried making his father to understand. He was not so angry. He told his father what happened. He was leaving from Sham as he was moving. Go to Azajira, they were moving those valleys. He got to Sham, where there is a tyranny, that is a king there, who is an oppressor. He has some bodyguards that work under him, and that king there is Namaruz. They were there. They went to let him know that a young boy is here, and this young man that has come, he has a beautiful wife, a beautiful girl with him. He invited both of them. He invited the man, and he asked the man, who is that young girl with you? He said, here, Uhuti, she is my sister. That is the third lie he has lied. And those lies were excuses. They were not really lies. Was in as much as you have said that that young lady which is your sister, I want you to send her to me. his life was not taken that day. Because what he normally does, when he has finished cooking, food has been kept for him, he will enter to the town looking for a visitor, looking for someone who is not going to eat the food with him. Whenever he does not find someone, he's not happy to eat that food. There was even a time a visitor came to him, or he came to the community. He had walked around. No one could treat him as a visitor. Then he went to Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. He went to the house. When he got there, he asked him, he said, well, I'm a stranger here. I'm a wayfarer. I am passing. But I felt now, I need where to pass the night. He said, you really need where to pass the night? He said, of course I need that. He said, Anta Muslim. Last to Muslima. I am not a Muslim. I'm not kafir. I am kafir. For that he said, he told him, there is no a place for me to give to you to relax, to sleep. The man went away. A message came from Almighty Allah through Jibreel. He said, go and meet Abraham. Tell him, Ibrahim, that man has stayed on this earth for 16 good years. I know he's a disbeliever, but I have fed him for 60 good years. But today, you are going to accommodate this man for just one day. You are asking about religion. Forget about religion. I want you to go and look for this man. They were actually, that night, Ibrahim alayhi never slept. He was searching for this man from one place to another. All the nooks and crannies, he checked, he couldn't find the man. It was in the morning, he saw the man. Then I said, the man, come to the house. He gave him water to take shower. Taking shower. And then he gave him food to eat. Having eaten, he asked him a question. He said, Man anta ya rajul, who are you? Or who are you? So you are a very good person. That because of you, I received wahy. Why means message that I should go and look for you. And actually, I went to look for you. Then I got you. The man equally asked, is this how the Muslim people are behaving? He said, yes. This is how the Muslim people are behaving. He said, and now as I am here, I'm a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. There was a time, again, when Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he was not at home. After he has cooked, he was looking for somebody to eat with him. He locked his house. He was not there. When Lama Roja Ilalibet, when he returned to the house, everywhere was not open. Everywhere was still very locked. What did Radula call him? He met a man standing. He asked him a question. Ma ada holoka ya Radulu. What made you, who caused you to enter this house? The Holy Two. I entered this house, Behizin Rabiha, the owner of this house, granted me to enter. Say, Mani anta ya rajulu. Who are you? Oh, man. Who are you? The man said, Anna malakuli maoti. I am the angel in charge of life. When he heard this, Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam was cold as ice water. Oh, today is the end of my life. He said, Mashanuk, what is your plight? So why? What do you want? He said, there is a man on this earth. This man is his whole discussion that takes over the whole heaven. That the man is a very good man, is a very nice man. So that is why when Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam heard this, he was overwhelmed with happiness. He said, had it been, I know where that man is, I would have been with that man till death do us apart. He was laughing. He was looking at him. The angel Azariah was looking at him. He said, Zakar Julu, that man that we are saying that is overwhelming you with happiness, Anta, you are the person. Allahu Akbar. When he heard this, he almost fainted. You know why? Me. What have I done? He said, yes, you have done something very great. That when you give somebody food to eat, you do not need anything of that person. You have been of help to people. Now that because of that, or giving food to people to eat, giving people accommodation, letting people to sleep, give them water to drink. So those are the things you are doing. That today your matter has pervaded the heavens. That it's your matter that they are discussing. So that is what the discussion was all about. He was tested there and he passed again. He was tested. Very many times he was tested, and inshallah he passed. Where he was tested about his son, because the first son, Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, was 86 years when he had his first son, with Ismail, with the Christian people called Ishmael. He was 86 years when he had that first son. Because why? Sarah was an old woman. She couldn't have a son, or he couldn't have a child. When he saw, or when she saw that there was no way, thinking they would not be able to have a child, he asked the man, since this girl was given to me, I have given this girl to you to marry. He told Abraham, inshallah, the moment Abraham met with Hajara began to be pregnant. He gave a son. He began to be jealous. She began to be jealous. You know what woman got? She was not jealous because Hajara has given birth. When he was not jealousy. This happened after because Abraham made a covenant with Almighty Allah, telling him that even if it is one child, and you still want me to make him a sacrifice, I am going to just make me to have a child. When he had that child, then the child was eventually, after growing up, he can move around with him. He now asked him that, he now saw in his dream, so that he should fulfill that promise he has made. He called his son. He said, I have seen, I have been commanded in my dreams that I am going to sacrifice you. He said, if I follow my tomorrow, do whatever you ask to do. Inshallah, if Allah wills, you will find me that I am a very patient person. He did that. When he did that, he followed. You see today why they said they are throwing pebbles, throwing Rama, Jamal, they are throwing pebbles on the devil. When Ibrahim was taking Ismail, he was taking him from where he was going to slaughter in between two Jabali. And he told his father, you are going to do one thing for me. You are going to tie my height. Don't let me see how you are going to slaughter me. Then he was moving. He told the mother, is your son they want to go and sacrifice? It was those stones they were using to throw. Go back, go away. That is the stone today. When they say they want to go and stone Shaitan, that is the stone they are throwing. About 7 stones. When Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he was slaughtering the son. A very sharp knife. He was doing that. He was slaughtering. He could not slaughter. What happened? Almighty Allah gave a message to angel Malaika Jibril, if you allow Ismail, if you allow Ismail to be killed by his father, I am going to dethrone you. Go to paradise. There is one fat ram there, and this fat ram was what happened between Habila or Kabila, which they call Cain and I don't know. That was what happened. He took the fat ram. As he was trying to cut, he held Abraham's hand, say, hold, you have fulfilled your promise. This is the ram that you are going to use to sacrifice instead of your own son. You have fulfilled it. But what happened? And he threw that stone to a very big stone, that knife, and the stone got broken. There was a crack on it. That same knife that was not slaughtering his son for him. So that is why today there is this sacrifice that we are doing today. You want to buy a ram, you must try to get a good one. That is how Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, from his own tradition, he was not breaking them. If you cannot have this, you can have this. If you cannot have ram, you can have goats, sheep. The one that is better, maybe camel. We have a donkey. Then we have a cow. We have all of them. That is how today you are killing ram. Today the time of killing ram is almost where we are now. Everyone, they never said you should go and borrow money to buy. You cannot borrow money to go and slaughter. If you do not have money, do not steal to say you want to make that sacrifice. No, it is not a carryover. It is not a carry forward. When you have money, you do it. If you do not have, you leave it. Almighty Allah did not say you are going to slaughter that year. If he says you are going to do that, you're going to do that. If he says no, no one can make it possible for you to say you are going to sacrifice the ram. We are still discussing Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. This is where we will stop. We will discuss it to understand better, so on and so forth. What Almighty Allah eventually give to him after fulfilling this, we have not made mention of it. May Almighty Allah guide us. May Almighty Allah give us knowledge. May Almighty Allah give us good wives, because we are going to discuss about Ismail and his wife. May Almighty Allah help us all through. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. صلوا على النبي الكريم صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم.
فجرا جئت بعد العسر يسرا ربنا أعلاك قدرا